Hello everybody and good evening. Today it's all about 3D French manicure nails.
Yeah, that is an awesome trend.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah.
I really love those nails.
Yeah, but I really wondered how to make those nails
Yeah.
because I saw them and I thought to myself, well,
How?
how is that possible?
Yeah.
And then when we discovered how to do it, I thought to myself, why?
Yeah.
Because it takes forever
Yeah.
to make those nails. And then you came along.
Yeah. And then you were like, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. So a lot to do. Let's get started. And of course, today we are also joined by our trainers, Deborah and Yessica.
Hi guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Good evening.
The 3D French manicure trend.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, last year, it was there and the whole world was doing this nail.
Do you remember the first time you saw this nail?
Yeah, it was on the hands of Kateryna.
Yeah.
Because she was in Holland for a training.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Beautiful.
well, I didn't even first realize that she had it on her hands because it was from a distance.
Yeah.
And then at a certain moment, she came to me with her hands and she showed me and I was like, huh?
And then you saw the depth.
Yes. I saw that there was a lot of things happening
Yeah.
in those nails.
Yeah.
And it was, whoa. And I still didn't understand how to do it.
No.
Do you guys know when you first saw the 3D French?
Ooh.
No, when I just saw it, I was
Yeah.
thinking, oh my God, how?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it's actually so easy to do.
Especially the how.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the big trick, and
Yeah.
you can make those nails.
Yeah.
You find it easy, Cerise?
Yeah, very
Yeah?
easy.
Yeah.
But you have to have a lot of patience. That's
Yeah.
true. And if you know how to work your way with a French manicure
Yeah.
reversed, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, like
Mhm.
that.
Just follow the same steps every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it takes a long time,
Oh,
even
oh
with
my
you
God.
guys, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
On average, how long does it take to make a 3D French nail, Deborah?
One nail, I
Just one.
think 1 hour?
Whoa.
Around?
Times 10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's four
Depending-
times the normal time
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
have to make
Yeah.
4 times that sharp
The
French.
shape, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
it depending also on if you only make the rounds, the ovals,
Yeah.
or put in some side things,
Yeah,
side depths and that kind of thing. So
more
Yeah.
elements.
that's side elements. So
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah. And whole social media exploded.
Yeah.
Everybody was doing videos on how to make
Yeah.
these nails and different combinations. And at a certain moment, I realized that it's very important that you use the correct colors.
Yeah.
Because we will show you later also what happens when you use not correct colors. But let's first go to Kateryna and
Yeah.
she's going to show us how to do this 3D nail with chromes. So Kateryna is from the Ukraine. This trend also is from Russia, Ukraine. So she was at the beginning of the trend, she saw this emerging. That is also why we were one of the first to show this last year in Nail Talk Live. And she's going to show us how she does this nail. You can do this with any product.
Yes, and with acrylic, it's quite faster.
Yeah, the problem though is that you have to know when to pinch, how to pinch.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You have to continue pinching the nail, otherwise you
Yeah.
lose your C curve. At the cuticle area, she's using a semi-transparent powder. I think the main problem with this nail is, besides colors that you use, is that it becomes very thick, can become very bulky.
That's
Ac-
possible.
yeah. True.
Because the layers are have to be very
High.
no, not high, at the right position.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
right thickness.
Because it's a matter of blending and shadowing colors,
Yeah.
seeing depth. So she's first applying.
But if your layers are too low, you don't have so much depth.
Yeah.
So you need to build them higher.
Yeah, that's also why you see it most often in a Russian element
Absolutely.
version,
Yeah.
That's
giving
nice.
it already
Yeah.
a lot of thickness.
Yes.
Ooh, Chrome.
Not a super long nail, huh?
Oh.
Now we're going to power gel.
This is already a nice effect with
Yeah.
that chrome underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to play a little bit with the types of colors and products
Yeah.
that you use in this nail. With the chromes you get a reflection that is very cool, but also in a matte version it's beautiful,
Oh,
as we will
nice.
show you
Yeah.
later also.
So again, black.
You have to be very careful with the power gel that it don't give bubbles, air bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah.
and if you
But it
want to
happens.
use power gel and
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to mix it to a color, do that the day before you do the
Yes.
nail so that the air bubbles have a chance to get out of the power gel
That's a
mix.
good tip.
You have to work very easy and gentle.
And it's a matter of applying the product and filing it in shape to
Yeah.
get a sharp wall, and then painting that wall with the product that you use as a base color,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that gives the illusion of walls.
Yes.
It's an illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real illusion, because I also saw some nails on Facebook that I was really looking at those nails, and I thought to myself, how in God's name did they do that? But then it's an illusion, but also a position of the nail when you make a photo.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yes.
Also the light you use to make that picture.
Yeah.
And that you really have to zoom in to
Mhm.
see inside the nail, and then
Yes.
it really appears that you can get into that nail.
Yeah, that's true.
So she created the side partitions. And then the cool thing is that you see a sort of transparency and the walls on the sides.
Yeah.
Yes, nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
Lovely, especially for this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think, though, that this nail took about 1.5 hours to make, and the full set about 2 days. So it's not perhaps the most realistic nail to wear in the salon.
No. No.
But one accent nail can be beautiful.
Really
Deborah,
cool.
did you do this already in your studio?
Yes, actually I did. Not so much, but sometimes there comes a client who she said, "Oh, the nail you had on your ring finger, I want that too." Well, then we make it. So, yeah, I did it.
And Sheriza, I believe I saw a couple of photos of sets of nails that you made with using this technique.
Yes, I made a couple of those kind of sets with 3D nail art, and most of the times I ask people to be my model for the day, or sometimes a client or one of my colleagues wants one of two of those nails in a set, and yeah, I was happy to make these kind of nails. Yes.
I was also very happy that Kateryna was in Holland during that
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
because I was able to show the viewers of the Dutch version of Nail Talk Live how to do this nail.
Yeah.
And it really improved during the day, because the first nail that I made was for the English version, and it looked more like a clown. Even though I was quite proud of it when I made it.
Of course.
But this is more just a painted on lines of nails. I did it in the
Yeah,
same
okay.
way,
Yeah.
but because I used the wrong colors, it was clownesque.
Yeah. The depth
Went
went
away.
gone. Yeah.
And then I had to file off the nails, and it took me, I think, 2 hours.
Take it off and again.
So it was,
Oh.
yeah, sometimes you learn during
Yeah.
the process.
So during the Dutch show, you went for other colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But that still wasn't totally it.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I mean, we were the first to show the
yeah, and
technique.
that was cool.
And that was very cool.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of positive reactions on it.
Yeah.
And then I went on playing with it. And Natalia and Karen were in Holland a week after that.
Yeah.
And we showed another version also to our trainers. But that was something else, of course.
Yeah.
Did you do it with this, using this specific technique, building it up and fining?
No, I simply do not have the time for it. So no, I didn't. But later in the show, I'm going to show you some other technique,
Yeah.
because you asked me to come in the show to do a demo. And I was like, okay, what am I doing? Oh, I don't know. And then you asked me, maybe you can do something 3D? And then I went thinking, but first, before we go to that, we need to talk to Sylvana.
Hello everybody. I found also some 3D nails on Instagram. Let's have a look. This is the first one I found.
Oh, beautiful.
Cool.
I think they used a cat eye or something.
Yeah,
Really nice.
amazing.
Next one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Long different shapes.
Yeah.
Also from our magnetic trainers. From Sarisa.
Cool.
That's the color blocking.
Yeah, cool.
Sarisa, how did you come to this idea?
Yeah, well, I saw a lot of different ways to make a 3D nail, but it's not actually 3D nail. It's just more like color blocking, and everybody is trying to make something new and interesting. And so it's not 3D, but still the same technique. Only, the outcome is a little bit different than the 3D nail. I saw it on Instagram, a lot of variations, so I was trying to make mine.
It's really nice. I have also one from Deborah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nude colors.
Beautiful colors.
Pretty. Well, I'll come back to you later.
Yeah, I think that last one was really an example of what the effect can do.
Beautiful. So pretty. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Deborah, you used colors that were very close to each other, monochromatic colors.
Mhm.
Did
Yeah.
you do that with a reason?
Yeah, actually I did because when you combine the same colors in little different shapes, you get more depth and more warmth in your design, I think, on a special level.
That was really amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And Sarisa, I also wondered with your color blocking version, did you file in between, or is this just building up because I saw rounded shapes, different shapes?
Yeah, it's building up, and you can choose to file a little bit of those little elements. But most of the design is just putting your color in there, and the seconds, and the seconds, and the seconds, and a little
Okay.
bit of tricks, of course. But maybe I show you later.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
So, we already mentioned you came to the show, and the thing is that May told me, May Liang, the owner of Magnetic, she told me, listen Pepijn, it's all fun and dandy, those beautiful 3D French manicure nails, but you can do that with airbrush. And I didn't, I just blocked. I couldn't imagine how to do that. It was like, airbrush, how do you see depth? How do you do that? And then you came and you showed us how to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to understand our AirNails paints. We have transparent paints and covering paints. And if you combine those two, you can use to mix shade over a covering color. Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes a hell of a lot faster.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
So enjoy Yessica's 3D French. So, what do we see?
We see a nail plate extender gel polish, buff that up with a white block, and then putting on my maskings, the deep French maskings, and now start to spray black. But as you see, I'm following the border of the masking, but not go all the way black.
So the intensity is near the smile line itself and then fading out towards the next part.
Mm-hmm.
We already mentioned that you can apply the masking straight on the sprayed area again, as long as it's thin enough.
Yeah.
So you move your way down the nail, as
Yeah.
it were.
And do the same. Second step. Just really black at that border. And one more.
Really love this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
And
this is so
one is
much
really
more
black,
doable.
black, black.
Yeah, and
This is
that's true.
this is something that you can do in the nail studio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
true. And
Even
all-
on 10
And
nails.
this
On the
I
old
did
10,
in my
yeah.
studio. So I'm spraying with transparent colors, and you can go over without maskings over the black. And that gives a really cool effect over that black, because these colors, I believe I'm using 2 colors, the gold and the bronze.
It's also very nice for the holidays.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And now I'm creating the shade. So go back over
Mhm.
with the masking and black, and just go chook in the middle.
Yeah.
Just a snowball, a little
On the same
on
line.
the edges.
You follow the
Yeah.
same lines.
Yeah.
But this
But
was the
now I'm
area that was
creating the
not
shadow.
sprayed before.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry?
This is the area that was not sprayed before.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And I'm doing it now with black, but you can do the same with white, of course.
Mhm.
And I'm missing a black border, like a wall with a
Yeah.
reversed French. So I'm adding just some black.
So the maskings are applied very close to each
Yeah.
other
Yeah, really
to
close.
get a line. Okay.
And then, because black next to color makes your color pop out, so
So
bam.
sharp.
It's nice.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And then we're done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also the color.
Yeah.
The sparkle.
And I did it
Very
with,
nice.
with whites and with neon colors, and oh, so amazing. And matte as well.
Yeah, and people won't understand what they see when they have it on your
No, and
when
it's
you have it on your
really
nails.
fast.
It's so
So doable in the salon.
yeah, stunning.
Thank you.
Nice.
As you can see, sometimes we make our own lives very difficult. Sometimes we can make our own lives very easy.
We love air nails.
Yeah, especially after that show. I
Yeah.
was like, ah, this is it. Cherise, you also give air nails classes. Did you ever do a 3D French manicure sprayed?
Yeah, I sprayed it before, and I use this technique in the basic course because I want them to know how to use the deep French maskings. So I make it a little bit different, but it's similar like this. This one is more beautiful, actually, Yessica.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really, really great. But the other air nails trainer inside Magnetic Nail Design is, of course, your friend Anjo.
Yeah.
She's the mother of Cheyenne. And I filmed with her 2 weeks ago, and she also showed us how to do a 3D French nail.
Oh, cool.
But then with side elements.
Ooh.
So a little bit similar to what Kateryna did with the side parts
Yeah.
that she created, but now also with air nails. So let's check it out. Same first step, but now only one air nails deep masking, French masking is used.
Yeah. And she's spraying with a transparent color, I believe. Neon pink. Okay, now creating lines. And again, the maskings.
Yeah, and now so she has sides that she created.
Yeah.
And she's going to use the masking inside. So it's actually a very tiny area that she's spraying now.
This is the magenta number 8. I love this color. Transparent color as well. And one step lower. So she's creating her shadow now.
It's actually just repeating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
eh?
Don't you need to be careful for your upper lines when you spray like this?
It's the placement of your gun.
Okay.
If you go more
Too high up,
Yeah.
then you
Yeah. If you do it without a diffuser, you have less
control.
less spray.
Oh, okay.
More
Yeah,
control.
more control.
Oh, more
yeah.
control. Okay.
But she's actually spraying on the masking.
Yeah,
And
you
only
see
the
more on the
spatters-
masking.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
And now highlighting from the other way.
Cool.
And again, and again, and again.
Yeah. But still very fast,
No,
because
of
I was
course.
there during the taping of this demo, and it took like perhaps
pop,
10
pop.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she have a lot of lines, so yeah.
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 Mm.
That was also something that you saw. People were almost competing with each other.
Yeah.
The more
Lines.
Yeah,
lines,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
merrier.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's
sometimes
true.
they get very messy.
Yeah.
You won't see it anymore.
So now the sidebars, which were kept free of product
Yeah.
in the beginning, Now she's adding there also
The
a
highlight.
highlight.
Yeah. And around the edge of the masking, the deep French masking.
Nice. I think it's very much fun to make this.
Yeah.
But you
Without a
have to be-
diffuser, you see?
Yeah.
So our line is more sharp.
But you really have to understand what you're doing,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
Yeah.
if I would just see the end result and have to think for myself how to
Oh,
create
yeah.
this,
Then you
it
don't
would
know.
really take me some effort.
Yeah. And go again with the magenta to create some more depth.
Oh, that's lovely.
This
That
great.
is cool.
Mhm.
And again, the white border. You need to do this. I really
Yeah.
love this.
To make it sharp.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
amazing.
And a lot softer
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
than
it.
the black version. Very,
Yeah.
very feminine. And you really see that there's the illusion of depth.
Beautiful.
So much easier than doing it by hand and filing and so
Yeah.
feminine and soft.
Yeah, this
Super
is
fast.
the first time I saw a demo of Anjo.
Yeah, and
I'm
she really
so
did
proud
great.
of her. Yeah.
It was wonderful to work with her.
Yeah, beautiful. She makes awesome
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And she gives the basic classes, but also the advanced classes
Yeah.
here in Holland.
Yeah, as
and
well.
you take turns.
Yeah, or work together. Yeah.
And work together. That's
Yeah.
also a lot of fun, of course.
Yeah.
Deborah, you also showed us how to do a 3D nail in the Dutch version of Nail Talk Live.
Oh yeah.
So how did you do that? What was your inspiration?
Well, I already did the regular ones a couple of times, so I thought, well, maybe I can do a little different shape, but let's look at the video and you can see how I did it. So I already made the base with the power gel. Now I'm coloring it, and I don't exactly know which color it was anymore.
I believe Flaming Fuchsia.
Yeah, it's possible indeed.
Gel polish, yeah?
Gel polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Make
And
you're
your-
covering the whole middle part of the nail.
Yes. It doesn't has to be that very sharp. Now I'm putting on the extreme finish because I'm going to put in some. Well, look at it. Wait. Flakes
Okay.
to get
And
a
you're rubbing
chromy.
it in.
Hmm?
You're rubbing it in.
I'm
the
rubbing it
flakes.
in, yeah, to get a chrome center.
Oh, those beautiful flakes.
Yeah, you can use it everywhere.
Yeah.
Put on some clear power gel
Mm-hmm.
and always leave it there for a couple of seconds so it can get smooth and it isn't so blurry anymore.
Okay.
It gets very clear if you leave it for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good
Okay.
tip.
You can also
And you
leave
have
it on your
straight
paper
edges
palette.
also in this
Yeah,
design?
also. What do you say, Pijn?
You have straight edges also in this design. Is that difficult when you start to file?
Yeah.
Well, not so much if you already shape them before you file.
Okay.
So pay attention that it's as good as possible.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't make them bubbly. So I made, with the white liner gel, I painted some walls.
And could you do, instead of filing with your file, use your e-file, perhaps?
Maybe, but then you have to be careful
make
not
sure?
to file in your nail
of
bed
course.
extension.
Yeah.
Paint the whole wall
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you just filed. Also in the little corner, don't forget it. It's a very important part. You also will see when the nail is done.
With Pepijn's choice.
Also, yeah, because it's our long lines. So,
Yes.
and this was a slightly orange color, warm orange. Or
Or burning orange?
yeah, probably. I think it's already
No,
it's a
living
little
coral.
Oh, yeah.
Living coral.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. It's quite a while ago again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to think back.
Yes.
Way
Same,
back.
fill it in with the power gel clear. Also leave it there for a bit before you cure it. So it gets totally clear.
Okay.
Oh, well, I really have to try that.
Yeah.
I never
I never do that.
Yeah.
realized that
No,
works like that.
No.
Why did you choose this color combination?
No, I think it's very nice
Ooh.
because they're both. It
Cool.
was for a summer design, so
Cool.
a little spring summer, and then the center point with also the little orange yellow part. So the
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
combines with those colors.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Thank you.
I really like the mirror effect in the middle.
Yeah, beautiful.
And then not on the side, so that it actually accentuates the fact that there's a mirror in the middle.
yeah, I would go all the day long like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking
it's
at
really
my
something
nails.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe with some black in the middle. Or
Yeah, cool.
I'm thinking, can't you do this the same idea, but then because you have the leaves in your nails, but then build up the walls of the leaves higher, and then paint them from the side so that you get a three-dimensional leaf design.
Oh my God, I'm going home now.
Try.
Oh yeah, that
That
is a
would be
cool
cool.
idea. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try something.
Okay, stop now.
We have to go to Sylvana with her quote.
Yes, I don't have any videos for today, but I want to motivate you. That's why I have this quote.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's true. I want to say you always have to be proud of yourself, no matter how which level you are as a nail stylist. And you have to keep believing in yourself, even if people say otherwise. Also, you all started somewhere, and you can always learn from each other. I think that is the key. You don't have to be afraid to ask for help, and also be open to help other people. Do the nail art that you like and the techniques that you like, not what your clients want you to make. And you make your own business the way you like it. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you next week.
True
Yeah,
words.
that's true.
Yeah,
True words.
yeah,
Very wise words. And
Yeah.
very wise, even considering that she's 21.
yeah.
So she's on a career to
Go
success.
Sylvana.
Yes, absolutely. It is something that we have to realize. Everybody starts somewhere, and life is about education, and continuous development of yourself. And we see that, of course, as nail technicians, but we see that also in our classes. Sherisa, do you notice that many beginning nail technicians are insecure?
Oh, of course. There are some people, they are very excited to learn everything. And especially those people's, most of the times in the third or the second day, they are like, okay, it's not that easy, and maybe it's not for me, and maybe I'm not gonna learn it, and if the nail that you make, I can never make that. And those are the girls who want it the most, and they are the most insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
always look up to their trainer so much, so they get insecure, more insecure,
Yeah.
even though.
And it's our thing to
to
take
get that
that
out
away.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That is beautiful to see that it goes away. That's why I am so happy that we have Nail Talk Live now and
Yeah.
all of the seasons.
Yeah.
I started 20 plus years ago, you too, and I was alone. I was just alone as a nail stylist, and all the other nail stylists at my village were my competitors,
Yeah.
not colleagues. So we hated each other because she's making that like that those nails and stuff. But now we can ask and Nail Talk Live, and you can inspire, get inspired by the demos and learn, and even ask us because. Well, you can ask us everything, and you can learn, and we can learn from each
Yeah.
other.
You can
So
ask that,
really-
of course, in the comments, but you
Yeah.
can always send us a messenger notification,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
will try to help you.
Yeah.
Sharing knowledge is what is very important in this industry,
Yeah.
because knowledge is not a secret. Knowledge shouldn't be a secret.
No.
Knowledge should, and also develops from inputs from different people.
Yeah.
You have to challenge yourself. And coming back to this nail, I think, Deborah, what for you is the most challenging part of your career as a nail technician and also as a nail art specialist, nail shape specialist?
For me, I think I want to stay on the highest and newest level, to always be on top of the new things, and always go with the time, actually. Don't stay behind. And I also still learn from everyone around me, my colleague trainers, some things I see on the internet, of course. We also learn. We keep on learning from you, from Yessica, from Sylvana, from everyone. So just don't be afraid to learn, because you always will learn.
You're never done.
You're never done. No.
Yeah.
Never.
And that's also something that I know, Sherisa, you continuous educate yourself and you go to trainings at least once a year.
Yes.
What is your motivation behind that? I ask that because sometimes people on a very high level, or trainers for instance, are afraid that when they go to a class they will be seen as either competition but also as seen as being incompetent perhaps. So it's also a big step to just get into a classroom. What is your idea behind that?
Yeah, first of all, I think, and that's not that nice, but I don't think I'm welcome in all classes there in Holland. I know for sure that I'm not welcome everywhere, but that's no problem because I know my ways and I know the people where I want to learn from. And for me, it's very important to learn different things from different people, having a different way of looking at a nail and different ways of what they think that is nice. And I learn from a lot of different ways, not only one way.
And then you combine all those trainings.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And of course, I'm looking at people that make nails that are thinking of, oh my God, I want to learn to make this. Yeah. And I keep them in my mind, and I hope to take some classes sometimes in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But you say you are not welcome with some people. You mean because they see you as a competitor? That's why, or just because you're not so nice?
No, not so nice.
No, that's not true.
No. I think people are feeling a little bit seeing me as the enemy.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest problem.
Threatened, maybe. By your
I
skills
think so.
also.
I think so. Not everybody, but I think there are some schools that's it's not for me.
Yeah, not
because
her.
of that.
Yeah.
Of course, not everybody understands that sharing knowledge is a very strong thing to do. It's really a strength. Also within magnetic nail design, of course. Education is at the core of everything we do. Nail Talk Live is a form of education. The classes, of course, that we teach, but also every time we get together with our distributors and our trainers worldwide, for instance, during an international distributor meeting that we do every 2 years. Well, you used to do it every year, but now every 2 years. We invite the very best trainers worldwide, get them together with our trainers, our international trainers, get them together and just get totally inspired and also to get inspired to think outside of the box. For instance, with the pin nail that we showed a couple of shows ago. That was something that we really wanted to show to people, how to do those very extreme things without secrets, without competition.
No, nothing. We're just family and learn from each other.
And that's really a great thing to be part of a company that is so widespread.
Yeah.
As example, I already mentioned her nail, the pin nail, Natalia Kitsenka. She lives and breathes nails, she lives and breathes knowledge, and she lives and breathes 3D French. Let's have a look. So she's working with power gel, and this is a monochromatic color combination, or ton sur ton.
Oh yeah, ton sur ton.
And of course she's first creating the nail bed. Using a smaller brush at the cuticle for a more precise application.
And now a bigger brush.
Yeah, to smooth everything out, to level everything.
Yeah.
It's fun to see how every trainer has different brushes that they prefer to work with.
Absolutely.
And different brushes in time, because in about 2 weeks it can be totally different.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
So the smile line has been filed.
Concentrates. Pure pigments. Huh?
Ooh, that's a nice color.
Yeah. Oh, she mixed that with liner gel white to get pastel. Cool.
Yeah, the color concentrates are just perfect products to use when you want to create your own color.
Oh, that is a beautiful brush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The best.
It's made from the hair of Yessica.
And I have a lot.
She's using that brush to really get into the corner of the smile line. And now she takes Power Gel Pink.
Okay.
Transparent pink.
Oh, you get a slightly
Yeah,
Different
lilac
effect.
color.
that's cool.
I think if you use clear now for the second part, it's already a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's see.
Yeah, it's really
Turns a little
lilac.
bit lilac.
Yeah,
lavender.
Very nice.
cool.
That's why she chose this color. She created this color.
So,
Yeah, nice.
more blue.
Reapplying the same color.
Against
Is
the
it
wall.
a little bit darker now?
A little bit darker.
Yeah or no?
Yeah, it looks like, yes.
Can we see it?
But it's difficult to see now. The
Yeah.
pink is
Yeah,
and
is
clear.
clouding the first color.
And now the clear.
Yeah.
So you were right.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's very slight different, but you still see it.
Yeah. It's really going to emphasize the build-up of the nail, I think.
And more shadow.
Yeah.
Darker.
This
And
is
now again darker.
soak of top gel. Oh, she's going to.
Oh, some flakes or so?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Great.
A
Yeah.
nail
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
flakes is as life without bread and butter.
Of course, clear.
Don't ever leave home without flakes.
No,
No.
just have them in your purse handy at all
Yes.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh. Small difference, big effect.
She loves this buffer and it's really great. It's a 340 buffer
Yeah?
and it really gives you. This is ideal for photoshopping the nail.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk later.
Yeah,
because
so
this
this
one I
is now,
have to try.
what is this? And now
Yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah.
And it's a hygienic system
Yeah.
also.
We have it in 340 and in 1500 grid as well.
Different shapes as well? Beautiful.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh,
that's a
wow.
great
This is
effect.
what it's all about.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
This
amazing.
is really cool. Same color,
That's what I went with the same with the nudes.
only shadows. Yeah, only
The,
shadows.
the colors are close to each other, but
Yeah.
still you have such a big effect.
Great.
Yeah.
Beautiful, huh?
So, looking back at what we saw, because we saw the various techniques. We saw chrome base that we pushed in the nail.
Yeah.
We saw colors that were wrongly matched.
No, but you say wrongly
Oh.
matched, but color blocking
It's
from
more like the
Sarisa,
color blocking from
I
now.
love those colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they were wrongly matched. No.
Well,
No.
perhaps wrongly done.
No.
Make it a little bit
colors
more
were
organic.
awesome.
Organic.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
organic, that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
thing.
I think then it's a lot different
Yeah.
Yeah.
with this coloring. Yeah.
And of course, seeing the variations with the air nails,
Yeah.
spraying it on the surface, and Natalia really applying it in the nail, really building up the depth with using different colors.
Yeah.
So, in your opinions, what is the best way to do this 3D, or which really stands out for you?
No.
All these ways are great, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
for me, I love the technical part of the nail always.
True,
So
yeah.
I'm choosing for the technical nail. But still, every technique, it's just wow.
Yeah.
It's different ways. and,
Absolutely, and all the
it's not
colors
one-
are combinable. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Very nice.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a unique nail.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
it
unique
is.
nail made by unique people.
And fun to make, I think.
And fun to make,
If you have the
especially if
time.
it really works out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because then it's like you get a kick out of it like nothing else.
Yeah.
If you look at that nail, when
And
you put the
If you
spring-
you make the perfect picture.
Yeah.
Because light and yeah.
That's so
really
important,
important, huh?
to get
Yeah.
the best light of
That's
it. Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Because in normal days, daylight, you don't see it that good. But when you
Yeah.
have a special light on it, and then you make the good
Yeah,
picture,
and you see the
then
shadows
it
and
pumps
everything.
out
Yeah.
like big time.
Did you walk all day long with your flashlight on like this? Look at me.
Well, no, but sometimes, like I'm in a gas station, for instance, then there's, this is a great light, and I'm looking, okay, I need to make a picture in this corner.
really?
yeah, I will do that.
Stop.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah.
Picture time.
Don't get in my shadow, go away. I have to click it. Yeah, absolutely, I will do that. Yeah,
Super cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
When you are at a gas station and there's a woman walking around.
Yeah.
1.5 meters. 1.5 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that was it for this evening. Next week it's all about refill, the thing that we do most in our nail
All day
studios.
long.
Every day,
Yeah.
dust,
Yeah.
filing. Of course, I want to thank Deborah, Sylvana and Theresa for being
Thank you,
here.
girls.
Thank you.
See you next week.
See you next
Refill. And at the end of the show, of course, we have a commercial about the easiest way to do this with air nails. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.